Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bristol students, faculty, staff, administrators, friends, and family members. Welcome to our ESL Graduation Ceremony 2024. My name is Livia Newbert, and it's my honor to serve our community as the academic coordinator of the ESL program here at Bristol Community College. It's my pleasure to work with students from all corners of the world as they come together here at Bristol to continue their education and become more powerful citizens of the world. This morning, we're gathered here to acknowledge the efforts of our graduating students and celebrate their accomplishments. Before we get started, I wanted to take a moment to thank a few people who have helped with the organization of this event. Our Dean, Jen Puniello, for her ongoing support, Tracy Martin and our facilities team, Chef Martinez and his team for the delicious cake that we'll taste at the end of the ceremony, Keith Tebow, I don't know what I would do without Keith, he's an angel, for his media support, Warren Smith and our IT team for their tech support, Lisa Noel, Luz Perez, Mariana, Guadalupe, thank you so much for your support. Give me a second. So lastly, I want to thank our guests today, Dr. Laura Douglas, President of Bristol Community College, our keynote speaker, Professor Farah Habib, our ESL alumna, Myla Santiago, and ESL graduate class of 2024 representative, Agnes Roofley. I appreciate all of you. So without further ado, to kick off our celebrations this morning, I want to introduce Dr. Laura Douglas, President of Bristol Community College, who will give the opening remarks.
Thank you, Livia, and good morning, everyone. Yes, I am so excited to welcome you here to this event today. It is really a highlight of our year, and the end of year is probably one of the most joyous times in our lives as educators because we celebrate the successes that have occurred over the academic year. Of course, we would want to recognize all of our ESL graduates for their hard work and dedication. It's not easy to learn a language other than your own. English is particularly challenging in many ways, yet you have decided that it is so key to your success as a student, as a family member, and a member of our greater community. Many of you are here to learn English so that you can continue on your studies in higher education, and I encourage you to do so here at Bristol Community College. Many of you may recognize that if you are 25 years or older, we have a program called Mass Reconnect, which allows for free community college for those who do not yet have a college degree. So if you are in that wonderful age category, you may be eligible to continue on here at Bristol Community College at no cost. So that's your tuition, your fees, and can also include some of your other cost of attendance. We're also very excited to announce that the Massachusetts legislature has also proposed in their budget for the next year free community college for everyone. So even if you're younger than 25, yes, and there are some of you here, you may be eligible to start as early as this fall. So it's not guaranteed yet. We're working through the details, but we certainly hope that this will be the miracle that we need to ensure that you are able to carry on and your relatives and friends as well. So spread the word. I'm so proud that you've taken the time to learn English, because English is so important to be able to not only advocate for yourselves, but also for the needs of your loved ones, your children, your parents, your siblings. And this will allow you and your families to enjoy a much higher quality of life. It will allow you to access many more opportunities. And it's not always easy to come and learn a language. In my own family, I know of relatives who came to this country from other areas where they did not speak English and never had the opportunity to learn English. And so it is a great opportunity that you have. You've taken that first step. Keep it going and encourage others to do the same, because with English in our community, opportunities really do abound. So thank you, congratulations, and let's have a fun celebration.
Thank you so much, Dr. Douglas. Next, I would like to introduce our Dean of Arts and Humanities, Jen Puniello.
Thank you, Olivia, and thank you for inviting me to say a few words this morning. Congratulations, ESL graduates. It is an honor for me to be in this space with you, your family and friends, your instructors, and this entire community who has come together this morning to celebrate you and your accomplishments. I want to take a moment to acknowledge Olivia and for all the work that she does each year to make sure this is a successful event. I would also like to recognize the work and commitment of our ESL faculty, advisors, and tutors. I know that they all love what they do, and that this day of celebration is their favorite day of the academic year. I would also like to acknowledge your family and friends who have supported and encouraged you along the way. I can only imagine how proud they are of you and how they too have looked forward to this special day. So graduates, I would appreciate it if you would join me in giving your support system a round of applause. I know this is a day that all of us here have looked forward to, and we recognize today as a special milestone in your lives. Achieving milestones and goals is never easy, and so I would like to acknowledge and honor the sacrifices that you have made as students to be able to engage in your academics. While enrolled in ESL courses, you have had to find and maintain a balance, managing responsibilities, and there have been times when you've had to make some sacrifices to prioritize your studies. Whether these sacrifices have been big or small, I hope that they have all felt worth it as you are being recognized today as graduates of Bristol's ESL program. In just a few short moments, you will be receiving a certificate of completion. I hope that this certificate inspires you to pursue another certificate or a degree or a credential that fuels your passion and will support your personal and professional growth. Thank you for choosing Bristol and for trusting us in supporting you to achieve your academic and career goals. Your lived experiences and the knowledge that you have brought from your homes and communities have contributed to and enriched our classrooms, and the Bristol community is better because of you. Congratulations again, and I wish you much success and happiness for your next adventures. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen. Next, I want to invite our guest speaker to the podium, Associate Professor Farah Habib. Professor Habib teaches writing and literature. She earned her master's degree in rhetoric and composition from the University of Rhode Island and is currently working on her master's in fine arts and creative nonfiction from Bennington College, Vermont. Farah's creative work has been nominated for Pushcart Award, and she is very busy at work on a mixed genre collection of essays and short stories on liminal spaces. Her work has been published in a Hole in the Head review and various other journals. Please welcome the inspirational Professor Farah Habib.
And first, let me say congratulations. Several semesters of hard work and study have come to fruition today. This is an incredible and momentous event, and you should be very proud of this accomplishment. Let's give our graduates another round of applause, please. So thank you, everyone, especially Olivia, for the honor of speaking at this most auspicious occasion. When Livia, you asked me to speak, I was thrilled for the chance to be with a group of people for whom English is a second language. It felt like I was coming home, back home really, because English is a second language for me as well. And like many of you, I am an immigrant. I was born in Pakistan, but grew up in the Middle East, London, and Texas, which, by the way, could, for us East Coasters, might as well be a different country, right? So when I thought of what I would say, my excitement went down a few notches. I could only derive cliched thoughts on the importance of hard work, perseverance, and consistency, the cornerstones of what it takes to be successful in anything in life. Which is to say, none of you would be sitting here today if you hadn't worked on your reading, speaking, and writing assignments, persisted through the struggles of balancing the demands of work and home with the expectations of your professors, who were relentless in their goal of impressing upon you the importance of a disciplined approach to learning English. You represent about 20 countries and have made your way through classes in grammar, vocabulary, conversation, and reading. You had to memorize new words, know how to spell them correctly. You worked through verb conjugation, which is one of the hardest things about the English language. And you had to practice writing topic sentences, thesis statements, and compose paragraphs, all in English. It wasn't easy, but you did not give up. You did it. I suppose as immigrants, you already knew, even before you came to Bristol, that giving up was not an option. For when one leaves their home country, one has no choice but to keep going, no matter what happens. Believe me, I know. All this is to say, I was struggling a bit with how to offer inspiration to a group that embodies inspiration. Then one day, while teaching, I was reminded of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's viral TED Talk, Danger of a Single Story. You may have heard of it. Students in my freshman composition and my literature courses are asked to listen to this speech about the dangers of stereotyping. The gist of her message is about fighting to be recognized as the person you are, not the person you are perceived to be. Adichie says that to create a single story, one needs only to, and I'm quoting her, show a person as one thing, as only one thing, over and over again, and that is what they become. She goes on to say that it is impossible to talk about the single story without talking about power, because those who get to tell a single story about another group yield the power to, and I'm quoting her again, not just to tell the story of another person, but to make it the definitive story of that person. Reflecting on Adichie's words helped me to realize how important it is to be recognized as an individual, especially for people like Adichie, who is Nigerian and whose story was reduced to a single image. In Adichie's case, Africa, where she is from, is viewed by her American roommate as, again I'm quoting her, a place of beautiful landscapes, beautiful animals, and incomprehensible people fighting senseless wars, dying of poverty and AIDS, unable to speak for themselves, and waiting to be saved by a kind white foreigner, end quotes. And Adichie herself used a single lens to judge those around her. In her speech, she gives the example of her family's domestic help, whom she thought of only as poor, and was surprised to learn that he came from a family of creative people who made baskets for a living. You too are more than the sum of your experiences in Bristol's ESL program. By graduating from this program, you have proven yourself as English language learners, but your story does not stop there. Graduates, I urge you to use the power of language to realize your full potential. Demand to be acknowledged for who you are as a person. Use your voice to always maintain your individuality, not to erase it. English is a universal language, and with globalization, we are all beginning to sound and behave the same. Technology, such as Google Translate and artificial intelligence, makes it easy to start to sound the same as everyone else. We can ask Google to translate a phrase from Spanish, from Portuguese, from Arabic, or in my case, from Urdu or Hindi into English, and it will churn it back to me using similar words as it would for you. Thanks to artificial intelligence, we can ask programs like ChatGPT to compose an entire essay for us, and it will spit out a generic draft that meets the requirements of any assignment. But what would be missing from that would be your voice, the creative way in which only you could write about coming to America, because of who you are and the unique experiences that make you the person you see yourself as. And now, since this is a graduation speech, I would be remiss if I didn't offer any advice. So I have some thoughts on how you can maintain your authentic self. First, remember that language is culture. In her poem, Immigrants, Pat Mora introduces us to a speaker who speaks loudly in English and whispers when it comes to speaking their native language. Here's a shortened version of her poem. Immigrants, speak to them in thick English. Hello, baby, hello. Whisper in Spanish or Polish when the babies sleep. Whisper in a dark parent bed, that dark parent fear. Will they like our boy, our girl, our fine American boy, our fine American girl? Mora, who is a child of Mexican immigrants, wants to emphasize the importance of not losing sight of who you are and your need to become part of the fabric of life in America. So graduates, speak your language with pride with your family, friends, and most of all, your children. Do not whisper. Next, read what interests you. It can be nonfiction or fiction. I know that I decided to major in English after I discovered Indian and Pakistani authors such as Chitra Banerjee and Bapsi Sidhwa. They reflected on the page my experiences, and I related to them like I never did before. I wanted to keep reading. And because I read so much, I believe that is why my language skills developed. The added benefit, of course, was that I was also acquiring the language I needed to articulate my experiences as an immigrant straddling two cultures. Finally, don't be afraid to be wrong. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th president of this country, is known to have said, "The only man who doesn't make a mistake is the man who never does anything." Graduates, you have many places to go and things to do. You cannot afford to be idle, so make mistakes as you use the language you must to tell your story in the way only you can. Thank you, congratulations, you did it.
Told you she was very inspirational. Okay, need my glasses back on. Next, I would like to invite to the podium Professor Jackie Berry, ESL Department Chair, who would like to say a few words to you.
Thank you, Livia. I need these. Well, hello, ESL graduates. It is such a pleasure to be with you here today. It's a warm and fulfilling feeling to see you here as Bristol's academic ESL graduates. As everyone else here, I also wish you all the best going forward. I certainly will miss seeing you in my classroom because, in my opinion, you are in the pool of being some of Bristol's best students. And why do I say that? Well, it's because you have managed to wow us with your persistence and the hard work that you've demonstrated despite all the language barriers and life challenges that you face every day. Throughout it all, you've had to keep your faith, your courage, your belief in yourself, hope for yourself, hope for your families, and you've had to make the grades to get to this day. So it takes the best you have inside you to get to this point. So, aren't you the best? Yes. Yes, you are. I think so. So this is your moment, and it's a point in time where you will transition to higher level college coursework, and then you'll move on to get your degree, and then you'll move on to work in the fields and careers that you've wished to hold. And then, what could happen next? You will be a role model, a great role model for your friends and your family, and even for those who know you, get to know you, and your stories. You'll be the model of a great success story. Wow, what an accomplishment, and what accomplishments lie ahead of you. And all because you registered for one of our classes. So, and no, I realize, no, that's not it. Faculty only guides you through a learning process, but you do all the hard work. And I do recognize that it's not always easy to feel the love for all that hard work, and it's not always easy to get up and do what you need to do. So I thought I'd offer a couple of words of encouragement for when the going gets tough, and that maybe these words, along with others that you've heard here today that have been very inspirational, that it'll remind you of all that you are and all that you really can do when things get hard. So for those days that you just don't feel like it, and I think everybody here knows that feeling, when you just don't feel like getting up and doing what you have to do. We all know this. Think of achievement and achieving. And achieving means doing what you have to do even when you don't really feel like it. You just sometimes have to go through the motions to get through it, but you do it. You do it anyway because you have ambitions. And don't let people who say, hey, like, why are you doing this? You should really just take it easy. Take a semester off. Don't let people who are trying to pull you away from your intentions get in the way. So a famous American writer, Mark Twain, said, stay away from those people who try to disparage, discourage you. Small minds will always do that, but great minds will give you the feeling that you can become great. So try to surround yourself with people who will support you, or at the very least, won't question the energy that you put into moving toward your goals. And remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. So those are famous words from, you know this guy, Walt Disney. And look at what Walt Disney created. Right? So my own advice to close is, if you give your best to do your best every day, then you can have no regrets, even if your best is a little different every day. I hope some of these thoughts propel you on your path to your future successes, no matter the circumstances of life that pop up and shake your footing sometimes on this path. But today, we celebrate you, so I hope you fully enjoy this moment, and remember, this is just the beginning for new opportunities. And every day is a new day to learn from your past experiences and set your mind and your energy to making new experiences and new dreams come true. And I know if anyone can do it, you all can do it. So stay strong, stay focused, and really enjoy the journey. Congratulations, ESL students.
Thank you, Jackie. So before we move on, I want to take a moment to thank our wonderful teachers. Would you mind standing up to be recognized, please? I know. Turn around, turn around, turn around. So Professor Jackie Berry, Anne-Marie Donnelly, Diane Manson, Sarah Northup, and one of our dearest tutors, Sylvia Eisner. A big round of applause for them. Professor Nick Manson couldn't be here today. Lisa Tavares also couldn't be here, but they have a little message for you in the video that we're going to watch next. So let's watch that video.
Hello, ESL students. Many of you know me, and I have had the pleasure of getting to know you. And in many ways, I have learned so much from you. You have been my teachers. I have learned that each of you have had remarkable journeys just coming to the United States, getting to Bristol Community College, and getting through our ESL academic program. And it's been very unique for each of you. But I also believe that each of you share a lot of things in common. I think you each have incredible spirit, a spirit to succeed. You're very capable, you're very bright people and very determined. And so, you know, your accomplishment today is really, truly a remarkable accomplishment. I congratulate you on that, and I wish you all the best as you continue your education here at Bristol or wherever life leads you. Keep going with that motivation and not letting anything stop you.
Congratulations, ESL students. It was a pleasure to teach you. I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves for all of that hard work you put in. It definitely paid off. I hope you come back and visit us on campus and tell us about everything that you're doing and that you're accomplishing. I know that you will make a difference and have a great impact on this world. Again, congratulations and good luck.
Congratulations, ESL graduates. You did it. We are so very proud of you. Continued success.
I'm Diane Manson, and I'm very happy to congratulate you all for graduating from the ESL program. You worked very hard to take challenging courses, to learn another language. What an awesome accomplishment. You are now ready to move on to courses in your majors and to careers. I would like to say to keep working hard, to stay motivated, because your futures are bright. Good luck and enjoy your summer.
Hi everybody, I just want to say congratulations to all the graduating ESL seniors. It's been a pleasure working with you this semester, and I know you've worked extremely hard throughout the program. I'm very excited to see all the amazing things you guys accomplish in the future. Best of luck.
Hello, graduating class of 2024. Sarah Northup here, and I'd love to wish you congratulations for all of your hard work this semester. All the instructors here, including myself, are extremely proud of you all. What you do every day, coming to class, going to work, taking care of families, taking care of outside responsibilities, all of these things you do it with such grace and dedication. And your accomplishments are so they really are amazing what you've been able to do this past semester. Some of the students I know, some I don't know in this graduating class, but I do know that you've all had to work very hard to get to where you are today. So congratulations from all of us here at the college. We wish you so much success in your future. And please know we are always still here for you. You might have graduated from the ESL program, but you always know there's a welcoming face and supportive people here in the department should you ever need help in the future. We're all very proud of you. Bye-bye.
I should have said this earlier, but I couldn't forget to recognize someone really special in our program, Guadalupe. She joined us this semester as a work study in the ESL office, and she's been an incredible asset to our team. I'm very grateful to you. Stand up. That's Guadalupe over there, everybody. And all that you have contributed to the success of the ESL program and our students. Guadalupe is graduating this year with in graphic design from Bristol Community College. And even though we're very sad to lose you, we're very happy and excited for what lies ahead for you. I know they'll be great at anything that you lend your skills to. So we wish you all the best and thank you very much for everything. Big round of applause for her. Next, I would like to invite Myla Santiago. Myla is an alumna in our ESL program who's currently working towards her admission into the nursing program here at Bristol Community College. Myla?
Hello, everyone. Good morning. It is my pleasure to congratulate the students who are graduating today, as well as the educators and staff members and everyone involved. My name is Myla Paiva. I am 19 years old, and I was also an ESL student. It was my pleasure to graduate from ESL in 2023, and I'm glad to be able to share my experiences with you. Although my parents are Brazilians, I was born here in the United States, but I moved to Brazil with 4 years old. While I was in Brazil, I wasn't able to learn English from anyone in my family because my parents do not speak English. However, as a result of this experience, Portuguese has become my first language, and I'm very happy to be fluent in this language. I lived in Brazil for almost 14 years, and I'm very passionate about that country and the Portuguese language. Since I was a child, I have always dreamed of becoming a midwife. I have always been interested in the health field, but unfortunately, in Brazil, public studies in the health field are highly competitive, and all private colleges are extremely expensive. Having graduated from a federal technical high school in Brazil, I now hold a degree in agriculture, and I know it has nothing to do with nursing. And despite having difficulties in school, I have always dedicated myself to my studies because my parents encouraged me to keep trying in every aspect of my life. Not only in the studies. Between the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, I applied to study medicine in Brazil. Even though I studied from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. in high school, and I had a preparatory course for college entrance exams from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., I handed all my plans into God's hands. My prayer was, Lord, if I have studied, I have done my best, but if you don't want me to be accepted to the college I really want, don't let me go. Just as I prayed, and you can see me here, I was not accepted into the college I wanted. I was, however, surprised to find that my dreams came true in a way that God was far beyond my expectations. The plans I handed over to God were delivered to me in the way He had planned and not the way I had desired. When I was 17 years old, my parents encouraged me to return to live here in the United States. In spite of my fear, I chose to come alone without my family to live with a friend who did not speak English as well. Throughout my life, I have always been passionate about English, but all that I knew was what I had learned from Duolingo. I don't know if you guys know that app. One day I saw a poster on the street about Bristol Community College, and as my grandfather was visiting me, he encouraged me to find out how everything worked, and that's how I got in touch with Livia. She helped me from the beginning, and even when I graduated from ESL, Livia has been helping me a lot. Livia have been a great support to me throughout my education and career. I started my studies at ESL in September 2022, and at the intermediate level in writing and reading, and advanced in conversation. Throughout my studies, I had excellent teachers, and who also helped me a lot, and I have had significant improvements in all areas of my English proficiency. The experience with ESL led me to realize that English extends far beyond conversation, but even the style of writing differs significantly from Portuguese. Though I must admit writing differs significantly, though I must admit that I struggled a little at the beginning. And I'm grateful today because I can complete all my assignments and homework without any problems. Besides the outstanding classes, I made friends from other countries, which was really interesting, as it not only served as an English program, but also gave me the opportunity to learn about other cultures and languages. With ESL, I learned that even though I use English for everything in this country, I also learned to be proud of my first language, which is Portuguese. Before, I felt different because I had an accent, or because sometimes people didn't understand what I was saying. But many people in this country only speak one language. And having the ability to speak Portuguese has enabled me to assist many people. I worked in a hospital in 2022, and when there was no translator nearby, I was always the one who helped if I was nearby. Today, thanks to English and Portuguese and my efforts, I am an assistant milling manager in a child program, and there are many children whose parents do not speak language other than Portuguese. So I can help them. Moreover, due to my experience with ESL, I was able to continue my education at Bristol Community College, and I have been accepted into the nursing program for fall 2024. Here in Bristol, thank you. Here in Bristol, I'm looking forward to continue my studies and having many exciting adventures. Like in my own life, I am confident that ESL will open many doors for you to achieve your goals. And all in all, ESL has been a powerful source of opportunity for me, and I'm confident that it can be the same for you. Once again, congratulations on your graduation.
So proud of you, Mila. Thank you so much. And last but certainly not least, I would like to invite Agnes Roofley, our ESL graduate, class of 2024, to say a few words to you. Agnes?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all the graduates of 2024. My name is Agnes Roofley, and I came from the Philippines. I came here when I was 26 years old. And everybody was asking me, why do I need to study ESL when I'm already older? But I would tell them, it's another experience for me to learn, and I would like to go back to school so I can acknowledge and gain more of my knowledge. And then when I started going back here, I meet all this amazing teacher, Miss Libya, everyone. And BCC was a great opportunity for me to go back to school, because now I show it to my children that I work as a mother, and at the same time I go to school. And in the future, hopefully someday I'll become a successful nurse. And as for now, I had a 31 credit class in BCC. I just finished taking classes on my psychology and English 101. And hopefully this coming semester, I had 2 more classes and for my nursing next year. And I was grateful for taking this ESL because I met this amazing student from every national country, which is, I meet a friend, I learned to speak better. Yeah, and it's a great opportunity for me. And today is my birthday. Thank you. And a word of advice for everyone, to all the students who are struggling, is going back to school is never too late, and there's always a help available to pursue your dreams, and it takes hard work and dedication, but in the end, it's all paid off and you're able to graduate and become a successful in your college degree. And hope everyone have a wonderful day, and congratulations to everybody because we did it. Thank you so much.
You're so cute. Thank you so much to all of you, to all of our guest speakers. So now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, we'll present you with the certificate of completion. So as I call your names, please come forward to receive your certificate, and I'm going to ask our wonderful teachers to stand over here if you don't mind. Ready? Okay. So the first one will be Agnes Ruffley. We'll sing happy birthday to her at the end. We even have cake. So, Albertina Delgado, Celine Cruz Correa, Chandni Patel, Chun Yun Yen, Daphne Ferdinand, Daisy Afonso, Did I go too fast? Yes, that's her. Unfortunately, some of our graduates couldn't be here due to work and other family. Oh, so cute. That's the best support system. Angie Fariz, Euclides Silva Ramos. Euclides is here. Right, Euclides? Sorry. Yes. Let them look at you. Yes. Francesca Laconte. No? No? Giovanni Fortes, Gloria Montalban, Janette Sibuabwa, she's here. Jennifer C. Nunes Costa, she's here. I want all these hugs at the end, okay? Giovannia Rodriguez. What about me? I'm always... Katie Alejandra Aguiriano, she's here. Start over here. Come on. Leandra Lobo, Mariana Del Rio Lima, Mary Peguero, Nawal Ibrahim, Nayeli Vera. Yay! Pakarina Asodabe, Rugi Tall, Rushab Patel, Susana Medeiros, Vivian Braga, Wildania Antuna Mosquea, and Yanielis de Jesus Masso. Congratulations to all our ESL graduates. So very proud of you. Next, we have some special awards to give out. So I'm going to invite Professor Jackie Berry to do the honors. I will say your names, and Professor, yes, I do have them. We're going to start with students that we felt were very determined, a little bit, more than expected. Agnes Roofley, you're one of them. Here. Chunyu Nyen couldn't be here. Euclides, you're one of them. Katie Aguiriano. Katie's here, yes. Mary, you too. Mary Peguero. And Susana Medeiros. That's it. Next, we're going to give out awards for Most Improved. Giovânia Rodrigues. And Nayeli Vera, who couldn't be here. Oh, Nayeli is here. Nayeli is here. Congratulations, Nayeli. All right, and lastly, we have certificates for high academic achievement to give out. Camila Afonso is here. Yes. Here she comes. So cute. Congratulations, honey. She's so cute. Daphne Ferdinand, I don't think she's here. Angie Fariz, Jennifer Nunes is here, yes, come on up. I don't know, I'm fast. Leandra Lobo is here. Pacarina, I know, is not here. Rugi Tall is here. Come on up. There you go. Congratulations again. And Vivian Braga. Wait. Yes, we're done. Thank you so much, Jackie. All right, so congratulations to all of you. We have come to the end of the ceremony, but before I send you off, I too would like to say a few words. Every year when I get to this part of the ceremony, when I share my message of congratulations with you, I get choked up. And sometimes shed a few tears. So this year, when I started thinking about what to say to you, I asked myself, why do I get so emotional when addressing the students during this ceremony? So I did a little bit of soul searching and concluded that the tears happen because I see myself reflected in each one of you. I see a lot of, here we go. Hold on. I see a lot of my life experiences reflected in your eyes. And the tears, well, they're the tears of joy, knowing that you will be okay, that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Even in your toughest moments, you quietly overcame challenges, you have learned, you have adapted, and worked hard to become a stronger version of yourself. I admire you so much for the progress you have made. So take a moment to acknowledge how far you have come and keep pushing forward. You had a dream. That dream became a goal, and that goal became reality when you took the first step toward your dream. When you came to Bristol and decided to invest in the one thing no one will ever take away from you, and the one thing that will open a lot of doors in your life, your education. Don't stop. Keep moving forward. Be consistent, determined, and willing to work towards what you believe. Your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. Keep taking small steps if you must, and you'll be amazed by what you discover at the end of each cycle. I'm so proud of you. You should be too. You did it. You have accomplished yet another major milestone in your life. This is a huge step forward, one that must be recognized for its immense significance. English writer A.A. Milne said it best, "How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." I am truly blessed to have been a part of this chapter in your lives. We all are, our teachers, our tutors, our staff. Congratulations. We wish you all the best in the world, and a big round of applause for yourselves. Please join us for some refreshments and some pictures. Thank Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.